Welcome to Beat the Street on this Thursday, the 23rd of November. It's Thanksgiving Day, a little bit of a different feel to the show today. I just wanted to quickly remind you that we do have 24-hour trade on the US markets on the IG platform, despite the fact there's no cash session today. And I wanted to show you this purely because just in case something happens throughout the day, it is possible to go back to your IG terminal and trade this. We are up at the moment on the Dow by a margin of almost 0.1%, but you can see here on the far right-hand bottom part of the chart here, very low volumes at the moment. This is the Dow Industrials. Basically, what's happening is that people are, in a knee-jerk reaction, just continuing the trade that we've seen on the upside. That's the Dow Jones Industrial Average. If you go to the S&P 500, you can see again another little bit of a green candle there. Again, really low volumes. When you look back at the low volume days, they all are either days of days off, such as Columbus Day or Veterans Day. You've got 4th of July, these tiny volume days, and this is going to be another day here. But it's just in case there is an opportunity to trade this market if something does happen, which brings people back to the markets. There are 24-hour trades on the IG platform. Wanted to wrap up as well with a look at what's happening on the US Tech 100, the NASDAQ on the IG platform. Now, we've seen it break above this line of prior resistance at 15,930 in the last few days, and it seems to be quite happy trading at that level now. And these are now parts of the market we've not seen traded since the 5th of January 2022. So these are something like around about 22, 23-month highs for the NASDAQ. And this means that people are going in to these growth stocks, tech stocks, on hopes that the Fed, one, is done on interest rates, and the second possible is, and people are leaning into this idea that the professionals in the market are suggesting hasn't actually been confirmed, is that the Fed is ready to cut interest rates come next May. We are a little bit away from that. There's a lot of water to pass under the bridge before then. But at the moment, at least, despite the fact we got thin volumes, we are seeing the gains held on to, broadly speaking, on these markets on this Thanksgiving Day holiday.
Now, the Black Friday countdown has started. This is the day after Thanksgiving, when retailers traditionally would be in the black for the year. So which retail stocks are likely to do well? Forecasts already pointing to the slowest holiday sales growth in 5 years, showed numbers from the National Retail Federation. The NRF says that holiday sales, including e-commerce and non-store sales, will rise between 3 and 4% to 957 billion. That is down from a 5.4% rise last year in the November and December period, and also pales in comparison to the 12.7% increase the year before. No surprise, really, given hot inflation, high energy prices has forced most Americans to think twice before spending.
Upcoming earnings from Walmart, Target, TJX companies and the like are going to set the tone for the holiday shopping season. But I continue to think that consumers will pivot towards discount retailers like Costco and especially to digital shopping, which is why I continue to like the shares of Amazon.
And there's anecdotal evidence already that bricks and mortar retailers won't do as well. Walmart and Macy's, both of them have seen fewer customers visiting their stores despite giving those discounts early again. Early promotions at Target, Walmart and Kohl's hasn't boosted footfall either, according to Placer AI. Unseasonably warm weather has already kept people from heading into the stores too. Meanwhile, US online holiday sales are likely to jump almost 5% year on year to $222 billion, says Adobe. And driving it, more people using the buy now and pay later method. So where is the salad dressing? If you're going to pick a retail stock this coming shopping season, choose those with slick online operations with delay payment options.
It's also likely to be a very busy travel period as Americans try and make it back in time for the festivities and the long weekend ahead. Angeline takes a look ahead now to some of the early data we're expecting from airlines and what it says about airline travel for this Thanksgiving.
Now, if you're flying for Thanksgiving, buckle up. It's going to be busy. We're expecting record travel according to Airlines for America, which represents American Airlines, United Airlines, and also Delta Airlines. So here's the forecast: 29.9 million passengers between November 17th to the 27th. This is an all-time high, just showing you the shares here of American and some of the others. An all-time high and up 9% over the 27.5 million in the same period last year. What's also interesting about this as we count down to the Thanksgiving travel season is that this expectation of 29.9 million passengers during the period is actually 1.7 million passengers up over pre-COVID record levels. Now, Airlines for America says that November 26 will be a record-setting air travel day with 3.2 million passengers on that day itself. So it's going to be busy out there.
And that's a quick roundup of airline and retail stocks worth watching across this holiday shopping season. Safe travels this Thanksgiving Day holiday. For more market-breaking news, Angeline Ong will be back at 1:30 on Friday for Beat the Street on what is a half-day's trade on the US trading day ahead. I'll be back for the early morning call at 7:30 in the morning on Friday.